So it seems like Twitch is on a downward trajectory and has been ever since the whole XQC drama that went down, I think like a week or two ago. I just wanted to go over it all and give my thoughts because I covered a good little portion of it, mainly the crazy slick and slicker stuff. But I just wanted to look at the platform as a whole and really just wonder what the future is going to be for the platform. Because at this point, I really don't see too much of a future. I really think that at some point, Amazon is going to think, all right, let's just pull the plug. This isn't making money. It's over with. Honestly, seeing how YouTube continues to grow and build their streaming platform to compete with Twitch is really good. The thing is, when Twitch eventually goes down, because at this point, I think we can all agree that there's going to come a day where it just is not around anymore. And I think that's going to be sooner rather than later. But that motivation is almost gone for YouTube because who's really competing with them? TikTok streaming is not going to take over in any way. The only thing they really run right now is short form content. That's about it. I really do think that it will bring in some way this whole drama will bring in some sort of overhaul, at least at Twitch. If not an outright just scrapping of it, some new management, maybe the guy who runs it is gone. Now they've had a lot of upheaval in staff over the past, I would say, probably 2 or 3 years. They've had new people brought in, like Dear Girl. They've had this big head honcho that used to run like a lot of stuff. His name was Hassan, not to be confused with the streamer. They got him up out of there after he was trying to leverage his position for favors, which is really hilarious just considering everything that's went on since he left, which I believe was either during quarantine or right before, so a couple years back. But it's really interesting to see something go from the pinnacle. Like Twitch used to run gaming streaming, like YouTube was nowhere near, and even in the past year they're like right there. I mean, look, even I brought it up earlier, but I didn't go into quite specifics, like how even if you aren't in the YouTube partner program, you can still monetize your stream, and you can. So let's say me, I'm not in the partner program. I don't have the subs for it. I'm not sure if I have the watch hours for it yet, but I could go and stream, and if people were to donate to me, I would make that money, which is great, and it encourages more and more people to stream. And with that, you get more and more people to your platform. You know, I don't know if I'm the biggest draw, but if people were like, hey, I want to see you stream, and I know I can make more money over here than I would on Twitch, obviously I'm going to do it over here. Who wouldn't? Especially considering how hard it is to gain traction over on Twitch. Even though to be in the top 1%, you only have to average around 50 viewers, which is insane, which means 99% of streamers are getting less than 50 viewers. And I can guarantee you there are tons of people that are super talented that are just not getting looks because of the way the algorithm is set up, and it's really unfortunate. And now we've got YouTube signing deals with certain record labels so that people can use their music in videos and in streams, which just makes things so much easier. That's going to lead to a lot less copyright strikes. A lot more music YouTubers are going to be able to use more of the music. It really just spells out just net good for pretty much everybody on the platform. And what move has Twitch made that's really made people be like, oh, that's a good move, I'm going to go over there? I'm genuinely asking because I can't think of one. And before I got on here, I was trying to think of one. Be like, yeah, in fairness, they did do this. No, I mean, people had better payment splits of like 70-30, like if you reach a certain tier, and everybody's going to 50-50 now. And so they were going to only take this little bit, and now they're not. And even if you never got to that 70-30 split, you'll never have it now, which is just unfortunate. And over on YouTube, they give you that 70-30 split. So YouTube becomes more and more enticing, and more people are angry at Twitch, and all their big streamers are talking about, oh, Twitch, I can't believe you, what's going on here, like, we're not getting what we need to get out of this platform. It's gonna spell out disaster, at least for them. Which I really want to know what they're thinking. Like, do they this has to be a decision that's made out of like desperation of them, like, hey, we need more money, we gotta keep the platform going, because there's no way that they're sitting there and they're thinking, okay, yeah, this will draw people in, like, this is what the people want, we're gonna give it to them. That's just not possible. There's no way they think that. They might be incompetent over there, but I guarantee you they're not that incompetent. I don't think anybody is, honestly. But then again, people can surprise you with how ridiculous they get sometimes. I do find it funny how Twitch has always seemed to cater to like their more lucrative people, which makes sense because why else would you cater to like the small minority that wants this one feature when your 10 biggest draws don't want that? Alright, if Pokimane, Valkyrie, Hassan, and Asmongold are all campaigning not to have something, and then like I'm on there like, come on, we gotta do this, like, who do you think they're gonna side with? And I'm not mad about that because that's just good business, but they've started to make those people mad as well, not only the little guy. And when you made everybody mad, people don't want to use your platform, especially when there's an alternative that grows bigger and bigger every day. So my thought for Twitch is like, what's going on? Like, what do they think they're doing? What's the goal at the end of the day? Like, do they think they're accomplishing something? Do they think they're making some sort of statement? I'm really curious. Like, is this just like an executive decision? Somebody like up at Amazon is like, hey, we gotta do this to appease the shareholders, and we gotta fill this amount of metrics. I'm genuinely wondering, but I'm gonna end off here. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.